Hey guys, you don't want to go anywhere. Today I'm going to be reviewing what has to be the most realistic Skeleton Crew Saber I've seen. How much does this cost? How do you guys think it sounds? And how accurate is this to the one that we see in the TV show? I'm going to answer all those questions and more. So come hang out. Ooh, ho, ho. Hey, what's up guys? Thank you so much for checking out my video. As always guys, this is Finding the Force, where I share my love of Star Wars through all the epic weapons of the Jedi and Sith, including collectibles. If you're new to the channel, don't be afraid to mash that subscribe button, and if you find yourself liking the video, please hit the like button. It tells YouTube I make good content. Thanks guys. Whoa, this lightsaber looks amazing. Before I kick off this video, I have to give a very special thanks to one of the first lightsaber companies on the market selling screen-accurate metal hilt lightsabers, which is none other than, boom, Korbanth Sabers. Thank you so much, Randy, the owner, for sending me this beautiful work of art. Looks like you reached right through the screen and grabbed the saber out of the show. Talk about my Obi-Dad Kenobi rule of 3. And we're gonna, of course, check out the sounds, all the details, and talk about the price. Man, but what a fun and exciting saber. Again, this is why I love having this channel. In case you missed it, I reviewed another Korbanth saber, completely original design, not drop shipped. You can't find it any other company or budget website. Was the Kyberphonic Mundi that I actually have on display behind me. It has a beautiful brass crystal chamber. I'll put a link to that video up above my left shoulder. Real quick, type in the comments what you guys thought of the Skeleton Crew series. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. I thought the young actors did an amazing job. I loved the variety of the different characters, and especially like the really cool pirate theming of the Star Wars show, because it was a huge adventure. It had twists, it was unpredictable, and I thought it was great. Can't really think of anything I would want to criticize about the show. Really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it with my son. So before we take a close look and talk about the price, let's check out this sick box. Okay guys, I know it's just a box, but let's be honest that we love collectibles, being Star Wars fans, and this thing looks amazing because sometimes we don't always have sabers on display. Sometimes we want to transport them or actually just store them in their box on the shelf amongst a few others. And this one has got the gloved grip of Ja Nanawood holding the treasured lightsaber, I almost want to call it, from the Skeleton Crew. And so we have this beautiful image here on the front, you know, a really cool Jolly Roger, giving a nod to the pirate theme of the entire series. Can you keep a secret? Your focus determines your reality. A couple awesome quotes from the show. Skeleton Crew, boom, Korbanth Sabers, nice box. And I also have to tell you guys that this lightsaber is owned by the actors from the series, Jude Law and young Ravi, who hold the saber in the show. They each have one of these. A special gift from Korbanth. So these are actually owned by the actors, and can't wait to show you up close all the awesome details. I might as well tell you about the price and features really quick about this saber. This professionally installed screen accurate Skeleton Crew saber is going for $649 on the Korbanth website. But don't forget guys, you do have an option to actually purchase this empty if you really just want to enjoy the look of it on your shelf as a collectible. So you can pick this up empty without electronics for only $269. And of course I have to mention you guys the extremely generous discount code that Randy, the owner of Korbanth, is giving to all of you guys, my viewers. If you use the discount code up above, Find the Force gets you 10% off your purchase of any of the products on their website. There is like a 90-day warranty, but I know Randy's a great guy. He guarantees his work. And so if there was anything defective, I believe that they would take care of it for you. I just did a review of these awesome 0.45 scale collectible mini sabers. I'll link to that video up above. All right, guys, I know you've been waiting for this. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, this has got to be one of my favorite new lightsabers ever. Look at all the freaking super rad detail. Shrouds everywhere, striations, we've got screws, vents. Gosh, let's just hurry up and get started. Down here at the bottom, black, kind of more simple pommel. This is how you access the chassis. I'll get to that in a minute. But I mean, this thing is shroud-alicious. Okay, we've got this silver shroud kind of covering the pommel down here. Beautiful silver CoverTech belt clip. And let's just take a quick look at the entire saber, how it is very gently weathered. I love weathering. It makes it look so much more in universe without all the shine, like it just came out of the box and is brand new. I love this saber because it follows my favorite Obi-Dad Kenobi rule of 3. We've got the silver, the gold shrouds, and an accent of brown. That makes it super interesting to put on display, conversation piece, and would look great on your hip, whether you're at the parks or a convention. And there's so much different detail all over this saber. They did a beautiful job designing this. Here we have this golden band with these small little tiny vent holes you guys can see here. Gives the bottom half a very interesting appeal. Also screwed in down at the bottom. Looks like 2 shrouds kind of connect to form the main body of the saber, the gold and the silver, with this very unique plate on the back, unique shape to it. Look at the saber as a whole real quick, and I'm going to show you these images from the show. They completely nailed the design. 10 out of 10, perfect replication of what you see in the show. It's hard to describe, but this thing feels so real and in universe. It doesn't feel like one giant piece where they added some lines and screws. This feels like these are separate parts that they assembled together. It gives it a very real feel to it. Very soft striations along the main part of the grip here. And you can see the silver lower shrouded part has so these kind of rivets, and we have screws on either side connecting the gold upper shroud. Beautiful angling and design of the shrouds from the back and the front. Here is the main switch to activate the Profi 3.9 version saber. Screwed in there as well. I like all the screws and kind of rivets. I think it really gives it like an industrial theme to the saber as well. It's themed a little bit more piratey. You know, the gold reminds us of treasure. Brown reminds us of like the boats from pirates and stuff like that. So this really does feel like a pirate saber. Very discreet brown accent band as we work our way up to the emitter. Beautiful golden shroud, very uniquely designed with the curvature here. Multiple screws, a couple little tiny accent pin screws down here. Kind of reminds me of like a Graflex sort of feel to it. And then we work our way up to the emitter, and there is a couple of screenshots where you can see inside the emitter. And this comes with a screen accurate blade plug that is the perfect length. So you don't have to kind of balance it near the emitter too low, too high. It fits in perfectly, and it completes the epic look of the Skeleton Crew saber. But before I'm done, I got to show you how to access the chassis. All you have to do is unscrew the pommel here. And sometimes if it's a little hard to grip the pommel, I have a few of these as a part of my secret lightsaber collection tools. This is just a really simple rubber like lid loosener that you use for bottles in the kitchen, but it works beautifully for a lot of your saber needs. So I can use that, loosen it up, and remove the pommel to show you guys this wizard freaking chassis. All right, so I think your saber should come with a little handle where you can pull the chassis out through the pommel. If not, just go ahead and remove the blade plug. Gently reach in and push on the frame around the pins, and pop removes this crazy ghostly translucent blue chassis with a crystal inside. Let's check that out really quick. Ooh, that looks rad. If you order this one, you will be getting a black chassis, but go ahead and just message Randy on Korbanth on Instagram. He can work with you about customizing one of these awesome ghostly type of chassis to come with the saber. And of course, we can't forget to mention one of the most important parts is the kill switch. You're definitely going to want to use this anytime you're not operating the saber to save your battery, so you're not always just charging it up all the time. But I have found a new favorite battery charger. I'll be including an Amazon link down below for that in the description, where you can actually see the exact level of charging. And it's a smart charger, so it turns off when the battery is full. So it's safe to charge your batteries overnight. All right, and to reinsert the chassis into the saber, we want to find the button and line it up here with the activation button on the hilt, and slowly, just delicately go ahead and insert that chassis, and it fits right there, nice and snug. And another fun detail I haven't mentioned yet is that this actually comes with a 7/8 inch blade instead of the traditional 1 inch, which gives it a more lighter and more realistic feel to wielding this saber. All right, before I power this thing up, you guys, this thing comes with like 30 or more sound fonts. You're saving that much money. Instead of buying all those sound fonts, them coming on the saber really makes this a good value. So let's check out the exclusive Skeleton Crew sound font for this saber. Check this out. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah! That sounds so freaking cool. The Skeleton Crew saber is like one of the grungiest, like crackling blue Jedi sound fonts I've ever heard. It sounds so rad. Super rad. Spin test. Yep, the 7/8" blade feels great. And I love that this is a really easy saber to wield with both hands. And I'm also not really worried about triggering the switch. It's nice and flush with the saber. A lot of buttons you can hit really easily on accident. Little force effect there. Ooh, a lockup? Yeah. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching to the end of my video. I really appreciate it. Please comment down below what you guys think of the Skeleton Crew lightsaber. All right, guys, as always, I really hope that you're taking care, being safe, and having an awesome Star Wars day. Yeah, see you next time. Woo!